Get us underway with... Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League. You join us here at Iona College as the Queensland Pirates host the Adelaide Storm. In case you just missed it there, Lucy Watkins getting us underway with the first point there for the Pirates. And the tip there from Holly Mallett, unsuccessful. So Jason Robson here bringing you all the action from Iona College. We've got the Adelaide Storm on their second road trip, having headed over to Perth for the first round where they were successful in beating the previous gold medalists. Oh, and a lovely set-it up there from Kylie White. Gets Queensland back in front. Scarlett Rudder to serve from the baseline with Queensland leading 2 points to 1. And through the middle there, lovely play from Vicky Wright. So in terms of our starting sevens for the Storm, we have number 1, Cam Azar, number 3, Danusha Sipabourgeot, number 4, Rachel Reeve, number 10, Vicky Wright, number 13, Beth Carey, and the libero is Chloe Jarvis. Vicky Wright serve. Storm leading 3 points to 2. And successful in the second attempt there from Holly Mallett. It's back at 3-all. In terms of the Pirates starting 7, they have number 2, Kylie White, number 4, Denzi Ellie is the libero, number 9, Lucy Watkins, number 11, Holly Mallett, 13, Scarlett Rudder, 25, Sophie Ballard, and number 27, Liliana Stojanovic. As we just see a nice put away there from the captain of the Storm, Beth Carey, off the set there from Rachel Reeve. And they return to the lead, 4 points to 3. The slide play unsuccessful there from the captain, and Stojanovic and Ballard block that one there for the Pirates to send us back to parity again. Now, of course, with the Australian Volleyball Super League, it is a slightly altered rules to your standard volleyball matches that you may have watched during the Olympics and the Paralympics. Of course, we play all 5 sets with the team just requiring to get to 18 first. No 2-point advantage required to win the set. As we see that one ruled off hands there for the Pirates, and they're back into the lead. Of course, with the 5 sets, we also have the introduction of the power plays, where a team can elect for 3 points to be eligible to win 2 points per point 1. They have just 3 power plays to use throughout the set. Of course, they have to be used before they reach 12 in the set, so be sure to keep an eye out for those. As a lovely play there from Danusha Sipabourgeot, deep into one there, sends her to the baseline with it 5 points tied. Oh, actually managed to get an ace there just to the right-hand side of Holly Mallett. Of course, the Queensland Pirates were challenged in the first game off the back of some great serving from Carly Hines. They'll be hoping to make sure their passing unit is a bit stronger this evening. And put away lovely there by Ballard. Just the 1 point run on serve there for the Storm. Still tied here at 6-all. Now she will get us underway with the serve from the baseline. And put away there from Scarlett Rudder on the over there. They are so key, those serves, where you can put pressure on the defence, force the overpass, and get the quick win. Also looks good on the stat sheet as well when you put one of those away. But a great serve there from Ballard, putting the pressure on. And they'll be looking to get a bit of momentum here. Get more pressure off that serve. Forcing an overpass. Rudder's forced just to put that one over. Gets the overpass back. Gould on the left hand. And called for the net touch there. I think it was Rudder. But good out of system play there from the Storm to stay in the point. And as a result, benefit from an unforced error. Of course, a net violation, and players cannot touch the net. And that is put a dent in the floor there from Scarlett Rudder. Nice easy pass there. Gave the setter 4 options to use, and when there's 4 options, it's very hard for the defence to get themselves too comfortable to predict where the pool's going to go. But again, great use through the middle there. Kylie ought to be very happy with that set there. As Stojanovic resumes play. And another one through the middle there as well. This time, Vicky Wright. Almost unopposed there. The quick transition through as we see a substitution. And we'll see Sarah Gould subbed out. And in comes Rachel Reid back into the action. Bit of a joust there at the net. Move back outside. Great scramble there. But unfortunately, it's going to be to no available there. But no shortage of commitment there from the Storm. That's what it takes sometimes. Sometimes you just need to get the ball back over, force your opponent to beat you. Unfortunately, they weren't able to do that there. And as a result, Pirates lead at 9-8. Lizzie Watkins resuming play. Reid from opposite. One's hands. Well, he's just forced to pipe that one over. From the back there for Watkins, off hands and down. Pipe attack. Utilised for the first time there and successful for the Pirates. Now, of course, when it comes to the 2024 Mahindra Australia Volleyball Super League, you can, of course, watch games on the YouTube channel, the Volleyball Australia, which is Oz Volley, which you're probably doing now. And, of course, the feature game of the round is available on SBS On Demand, with replays available both on YouTube and SBS. Big thank you to SBS for being the major broadcast partner of Volleyball Australia. Ready to serve. Saved there by Mallet. Through the middle, off hands. 2 cracks at it there for Dodder. It's a great effort there. Keeping things in play by Watkins. Unfortunately, Rudder was unable to take advantage of that, but a great effort there from Lucy Watkins. That's what really gets team chemistry up and strong early in the match. Going for those balls where there's low percentages of keeping the ball in play, but still making the effort. Watkins from the back. Off hands. And not how they drew it up in the textbook there, but they'll take the point nonetheless, the Pirates. It's just able to find the edge of the hands there, Watkins. She's done that a couple of times from the back row attacks, or as they're known as a punt. And as we just see there, Terry Rudder has indicated that the first power play is up and running for the Pirates, of course. Double points for the next 3 points. Well received there by Watkins. Out for Mallet to utilise. And she'll keep that alive there, not. Stjanovic from the back row. And a reach called there by the referee, and that is 2 points there for the Pirates. Of course, just a reminder with the power play, 2 points for every point won in the power play. That consists of 3 points, and as Queensland just showed there, you have to use it before you hit 12. They got in there when it was 11 to 10, so they'll be looking to capitalise here with the rudder at the baseline. Great effort from Mallet to keep the game going. But unfortunately, at the next time of calling, they're unable to keep the play alive. Vicky Wright finds hands and the deck. And that's the second point of the play exhausted. Storm will be looking here through Wright, who just won that point, to win the third and final point of the first power play for the Pirates. Watkins with the receive there. Comes out on the slide play, and Sophie Ballard makes no mistake there, making that 4 points out of a possible 6 there for the Pirates. They lead 15 points to 11, and that's a pretty good utilisation of a power play there. Of course, you have 3 to use across the 5 sets, so you want to get good value from them. So there from the captain, White. That's his eye up. Off hands and out. And she'll serve here. 12-15. It's a great serve. Forces the overpass, and it's an ace. First ace of the match there for the Storm. And they, of course, crossed 13, so they won't be able to use a power play in this set, but they still have 3 to use across the remaining 4 sets here. They'll be looking to make a serve run here to try and get themselves back in front before we hit 18. Mallet, at it opposite, off hands, hits the deck, and side out there for the Pirates. Just 2 points away from taking this first set. Another reminder that it is just first to 18, first past the post. Don't need to be leading by 2 here in the pool phase of the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League. Great recovery there from Ellie. That looked to certainly hit the floor there. Received by Mallet. Opposite to Stojanovic. Through the pipe attack there from Reeve. And that one is called in. A fantastic execution there from the back row on the pipe attack, which we'll see Danusha Sipa-Bourgeau head to the baseline. She'll be hoping to grab a couple of aces like she did last time she headed to the baseline. Otherwise, this set might be done. Net touch called there, unfortunately, for the Storm, and that brings up 4 set points for the Pirates. They'll be hoping to use only one of them, as we see a tactical sub, seeing Emily Baudry enter the game on to serve. Such key skill plays to have in your team that you come into the game having yet entered the court and make an impact. And unfortunately, she was unable to do so there. And she'll be replaced there by the libero Denzielli. Again, it's made a couple of key recoveries already for the Pirates. But set point remains as captain Beth Carey heads to the baseline. The jump float from White. That's a Watkins, and unfortunately, just wide there from Watkins. Captain Beth Carey, be hoping to get a couple of more service points here, of course. Only need to get to 18 first. One-handed set there, incredible from White. Scarlett Ryder puts it away, and the first set is in the books. It goes to the Queensland Pirates 18-16. Awesome. Strong play there through the middle, particularly from Rudder in that first set, has proved the difference for the Pirates. And while we wait for the second set to go up. And while we wait for the second set to get underway, we'll go through the earlier matches in the women's today. Super Saturday, if you were down in Dandenong, the Melbourne Vipers won 4-1 against the Canberra Superheat. And in Sydney, just before this one got underway, Perth were successful 3-2. In the men, we have one result already in Dandenong where Melbourne won 4-1 against the Canberra Superheat, and also won by more than 20 points, so they'll actually get a bonus point, which will really boost them up the standings after the defeat last week. Of course, turning to the two teams that we have on show here. Apologies about that there, just some technical difficulties, but we're back with audio as the second set is underway. Now, of course, turning to the attentions of the two teams we've got in front of us here, the Pirates, they had their first home game last week against the Melbourne Vipers, so they beat the semi last year. Unfortunately, they were unable to get the win against the Vipers, who won 4-1. And as mentioned before, Adelaide were able to go over to Perth in a long trip for them and get the win 3-2. Pirates, the home team here, will be boosted by the fact that they've been able to put the first set away after losing the first set last week. They're received there by Ellie at libero. Down to Mallet, off the antenna, and that'll be a point to the Pirates, of course. If the ball hits the antenna, the point goes to the team that did not touch the ball into the antenna. Now Watkins will continue here in the second set. Set from Reeve. Caught on the left hand. Finds the timber. And we're back tied at 1-1. Of course, another reminder that the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super Volleyball Series is sponsored by Mahindra, new naming rights partner. The Scarlet Rider returns to what she did in the first set there, finding the timber through the middle. Of course, in volleyball, it's very important to activate the middle very early just to make sure that the defence aren't set on receiving attacks from your outside hitter and your opposite. It's build here from opposite. Left hand is effective again. She's got a second point in this second set. Getting the ball outside the blocker's reach and then in past the baseline. Think you're right to serve. See there by Ellie. Come out to Ballard through the middle. Reeve sets. Back row attack there. Might be coming back over. And indeed it is. And Beth Carey, the captain there, goes off hands. So put the Storm back in front. Good crowd in attendance here at Iona College. Of course, very exciting. 2024 being a Olympic, Paralympic year. Always building the hype when it comes to volleyball. Good again on the attack. Exceptional shot there from Cam Zaire. Past the outstretched hand of Watkins. And change the lead there for the Storm. In fact, doubles it. They're up 4-2. Of course, in this format, no timeouts allowed by the coaches. Upon the players to activate changes in momentum, which makes the power play enactment so interesting in this format. When you have the momentum, it is usually the time to use it. But of course, you can use it when you don't have the momentum. But Storm up 5-2. I'll be pretty tempted to look at utilising it in the next 5 to 6 points if they continue on this vein of form. Right, continues the service pattern. Oh, and a lovely set of dump. Second one of the match there from Kylie White. It's all about keeping the defence honest there. They're going to assume every single time that ball's either going through the middle, out to the opposite, or to the outside. But that time it ended up over their heads and on the deck before they knew it. She'll serve here. Looking to claw back this deficit. Unfortunately, that serve is wide. So the Storm's lead heads back to 3. Substitutions there. We're seeing Danusha Sipapusho head back in, placing Sarah Gould. See if she can make a difference here on the serve. Ballard through the middle again. She's been very, very effective. She's able just to get outside the centre part of the court there, hit the angle, find hands, and win the point. It's now Holly Mallett at the service line. Out of system there from the Storm. See what the Pirates can do. And a massive block there from Cameron Zoya. Again, just showing the need that sometimes you just need to put the ball back over the other side of the net and force your opponent to outplay you. And fortunately there for the Storm, they were able to make a big difference there with the big block. That's Stanovic. Zoya to serve. Received there by Watkins. And this time, no issues there for Liliana Stojanovic. She's able to get through the seam of the block and find deck. As Sophie Ballard is being substituted out, Emily Baldry comes back in. Of course, she was inserted into the game late in the first set. Let's see if she can serve a bit more power this time. It's causing a free ball over. Stojanovic for 2 in a row. Well received there. Defence. It's a Watkins. And a nice little tip past the block there, just inside the line. Of course, Watkins, the most effective player for the Pirates in the last game. And unfortunately, not two-time the trick there for Baldry. Serve finds the net. Storm retain their 2-point lead. As captain Beth Carey heads to the service line. She was successful in an ace in the last trip around. She'll be hoping for the same again. The float serve there. And outside it's going to be Watkins. And unfortunately finds net. Great pressure there from the serve there. Causing in our system play. And unfortunately Watkins was unable to recover it. Carey will be looking to repeat the same magic again. Stretch that lead out to 4. Received there by Mallet. That's just out there on the quick attack there for Rudder. Fortunately, probably didn't get the connection she wanted, just a little bit too high on their fingers there. But again, showing different looks to the defence, keeping them on their toes, that's the main thing. Predictability can be a real curse when it comes to volleyball. Carry with the float. Received there by Ellie. Go from White. Go again through Rudder. Pipe attack for Danusha, and that's going to be called as a double there. Of course, on the second touch, it's so important that the hands are not separated. Otherwise, you'll find the referee is going to call that a double more often than not. Speaking of Sipapusho, we see the entry of Matisse Sipapusho in for the Pirates. Placing Holly Mallett. Shorter ball, well received there by Ellie. Comes out. Watkins, unfortunately, with the left hand, unable to create an angle to get the ball over the net. And the Storm, they have reached 12 in this set, so of course they won't be able to use a power play in this one. So look out, watchers, for them to use their 3 power plays in sets 3, 4 and 5. As you can see what Coach Rudder does, though. Whether he looks to enact a second one or whether he holds it in the back pocket. They are trailing 12-7. As we see Liliana Stojanovic head to the baseline, looking to make an impact on the serve for the Pirates. And the threat of the slide play there caused a bit of chaos there in the front line for the Pirates. As a result, Ty's able to go through there and find the deck. Substitution being made here by the Storm, as we see Sarah Gould re-enter the fray. Well, if you don't succeed at first try, try again. That's exactly what Lucy Watkins does there. Able to find hands and, as a result, sends herself to the baseline. She'll be looking to make an impact here on the serve. This time is starting to run out here in the second set for the Pirates. Very deep serve there. And very well executed from the Storm there. It's another play out of system that they've been able to execute that's been sufficient to win them the point and get the side out. Making the real difference here in this second set. They lead 14-8, just 4 points away. Reminder, it's first to 18. No need for a 2-point advantage. And Stanovic unable to find success with the attack there. As a result, the Storm have almost got themselves out of this second set with a significant margin. So they're from White. Off hands. And unfortunately, attack from Matisse Sipabourgeot. He's unsuccessful. Great defence again from the Storm. Find themselves 2 points away. And they were really keen to sew this up. Not even give Terry Rudder the thought of using a power play. Try and claw it back. And unfortunately, the serve unsuccessful there from Rebecca Reeve. But again, good aggressive serves is going to force the Pirates to bring out their A game on the receiving game. And when you've got a 8-point advantage, or now a 7-point advantage, you can afford to be aggressive with the serves. Scarlett right on the serve. The float. Brief to Gould. And that's been a very successful connection in this second set. 4th point there for Gould. Really causing chaos with that left-handed angle. Able to get in and around the block on multiple occasions. And the Storm serving for the second set. They're up 17-9. And it is Michaela Stewart, the first interaction in the game. Off hands from White. 3 out of 3 off the set of dumps. Of course, the set of dump, a very effective play. You just cannot overuse it. But as we see a substitution here, White's coming out. And we're going to see Mila Greba make her entrance to the game here, straight to the baseline, hoping for some aggressive serves to try and claw back this deficit. And that she does. Finds floor. Little campfire around that ball there for the Storm. And for the home fans here, they'll be hoping for 6 or 7 of those in a row, of course, because if the Storm are able to win one of the next 7 points, they'll take the set. And fortunately, can't repeat the trick there. That is out, and now it is. 1 set apiece. The Storm taking that one 18-11. A little bit more convincing there from the Storm. Well, we certainly have ourselves a game here, folks. 1 set apiece. And only 1 power play used. So it's going to be pretty busy over the next 3 sets, with 5 power plays still in use. 2 for the Pirates and 3 for the Storm. And while we take a break, of course, time to thank our major sponsors. The naming right sponsor has changed for 2024 for the Volleyball Super League, and of course it is Mahindra, the new naming rights partner. Mahindra have been helping sports fans keep moving since 1945. You can check out their great range of vehicles at mahindra.com.au. They've been making SUVs for over 75 years and offer a range of family vehicles, including the 7-seat XUV 700. The go-to anyway, four-wheel drive Scorpio, which recently set a Guinness World Record for the fastest crossing of the Simpson Desert. No mean feat at all. Mahindra offers Australian families great value option to bring their A game every single day, with prices starting at just $36,990 drive away. Visit your local dealer or book your test drive at www.mahindra.com. Before we enter the third set, we'll have a little bit of a look forward to what we can see for the rest of the season for the Storm and the Pirates. Starting with the Pirates, their next match, round 3, will be live on SBS from 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on the 14th of September when they head down to Canberra to take on the Superheat. Round 4, they'll be at home hosting the Perth Steel, which will be live on YouTube from 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And then their season wraps up in round 5 when they head down to Sydney for the State of Origin derby against the New South Wales Phoenix. Coverage starting from 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on Sunday the 29th of September. As for the Storm, round 3, they will be hosting New South Wales in their first home opener on YouTube from 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time or local time 4:30. Round 4, Saturday 21st September, they'll be hosting Melbourne. That'll be the feature game on SBS, 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time or 4:30 local time. Saturday 21st September. By round 5, before round 6, they head to the nation's capital to take on the Canberra Superheat on Saturday, 5th of October, 3 p.m. live on YouTube. And of course, extra motivation for the Storm this year. In 2024, the finals will be hosted in Adelaide. Of course, the finals will be taking place on the 12th and 13th of October. We'll be live on SBS On Demand, the primary broadcasting partner of the Mahindra Volleyball Super League. About to get underway here in the third set. It's going to be Rachel Reeve to commence proceedings for the Storm. Huge impact from Vicky Wright again through the middle there. Block on rudder. And the Storm take the first point. Just a reminder, the first set was taken 18-16 by the Pirates and the second set 18-11 by the Storm. Stanovic, and the Pirates get themselves on the board. The use of the outside there. Stanovic is really finding her groove there at the back end of the second set. Hopefully for the Pirates and the home fans here, she'll be able to continue that in. But it will be Holly Mallett to serve for the first time for the Pirates in this third set. Through the middle, Gould. And unfortunately, a lack of communication there from the Storm. They probably had too much time to think about that one. And it lands inside the court. Unexpectedly, the dig winner. We don't see too many of those at this level of volleyball, but when they do, they certainly save them. And the crowd, with their clappers, certainly getting into that one. As Mallett serves again. Targeting libero on that one. And a monster block there from Scarlett Rudder. That's really got the crowd up and into it. There's not many better things in volleyball than making a monster block. Clean connection on a cleanly hit ball, hitting it straight down into the deck. And some good confidence there for Rudder after being blocked just before by Wright. In the 1-3 combo there for Rebecca Reeve, taking the serve, heading back out to opposite, and finding a gap there in the block. Pirates still leading 3 points to 2. As we see Rebecca Reeve serve. Ryan has to get on her skates there, so it's going to be Stanovic, unfortunately unable from the back row there to make a play. Unfortunately, out of system was no good there for the Pirates. Good serve there from Reeve to put the pressure onto the defence. Should be looking to do the same here when we're tied at 3. What's with the joust? Tommy Desire is successful off the hands and unable to retrieve there. Good persistence. Often in attack with these real strong blockers that we have. We've got the best level of competition here in Australia. Often it's going to take you multiple times to find yourself the angle that's going to get you the point, and that was exactly the case there. And some late but effective communication there from the Pirates. Sees them leave that one as the ball just goes a little bit deep. Denzielli had enough time to be able to let that one go through. Of course, for those new to volleyball, you'll see 2 players out on the court wearing white shirts. They are the liberos. They are defensive specialists. And when they are replaced by a middle blocker, they are not required to utilise a substitute. So we see one of them there get involved in the form of Chloe Jarvis. And Zayo again, effective there from outside. Think you're right to serve. Received there by Watkins. White. Back row attack from Mallet. Well received there by Rebecca Reeve. Outside of Watkins. And off the antenna, of course. Should a play hit the antenna, the other team will be awarded the point. And we see Coach Terry Rudder, he's heading to his bench. Lucy Watkins to be replaced by Matisse Sipper-Bourgeot. The first piece of action is off hands. Great impact from the substitute there. Of course, with 5 sets and no timeouts, it's very key for the coaches to ensure that their players remain in the right zone, don't get too tired or fatigued, because all 5 sets are played regardless of who wins the first 3 or 4. White get the serve. Stanovic, effective on the block there. Gets the clappers out there for the home fans, making some plenty of noises. I'm sure you can hear in the atmosphere. It's a very strong atmosphere with fans really into their volleyball and really into their Pirates. It's great to see. Of course, the Pirates hope to go one better than last year when they were silver medalists in Bendigo. More blocking action there for Sipper-Bourgeot. Denzel Ellie to set, and she does very well there, finding Holly Mallet for the pipe attack. Also heading back to the channel, the Liberos. Of course, the Liberos can set, but they do need to be behind the 3-metre line for their teammate to then hit an overhand attack. And Ellie did really, really well there to keep her feet behind that service line. 3-metre line even. Back set there. Matisse Sipper-Bourgeot has been a massive catalyst in this change of momentum here for the Pirates. Right at time, that substitution to perfection. Sensing that Watkins probably needed a little bit of a spell there, but more importantly, getting Sipper-Bourgeot in just has a damaging array of attacks and ability to find the angle. Short ball there from White. Great recovery there from Ellie. Libero is really standing out in these last few points. Stanovic off the tape. Sipper-Bourgeot. She can't be kept out of this match. It's incredible from Matisse there. Ball's glued to her. Finds the deck off the overpass there. But again, that was all set up by the great play from Denzielli to get to the ball, give the setter plenty of time to assess their options and make an appropriate play. Another good serve there from White. Again, causing more pressure on the Storm, who are unable to return the ball within the court. It's called out, correctly so. And this service run from Kylie White really changing the game here for the Pirates. Interesting to see whether Coach Rudder elects to use a power play. Of course, only 2 scores left until they hit 12, at which point they will be unable to use a power play in this set. And that serving run comes to an end. Kerry's able to go off hands there. Now, Danusha Sipper-Bourgeot enters the fray for the Storm. She'll head to the baseline and serve. Look to see if she can emulate what White has just provided to the Pirates. It's fouled by Matisse. Ellie with the set. Too sharp of an angle there, attempted by Stanovic. Just wide. But thanks to that great run from the serve of Kylie White, the Pirates still lead by 2 points here. But I want to ensure that there's no major service run like they suffered last week when Carly Hines was able to win about 10 points in a row for serve and really take that first set away. No such issues from that point though with Holly Mallett again from the back row, making an impact off hands and somewhere into the crowd. And there we go, the power play has officially been enacted by Coach Rachel Orchard. So for the next 3 points, the Storm don't entitled to double points should they win the point. Is it off hands? And there we go, the first play of the power play there, successful for the Storm. Taking that deficit from 3 to just 1. They'll be hoping for more luck here off the serve of Cameron Isaiah, of course. A little bit of sweat there on the court that was cleaned up by the Volunteers here at Iona College. See there by Ellie. White through the middle to Ballard. Communication required here from the Storm to see if they can get an attacking play off. It's a free ball over. And Mallett inside out of the hand. Towards the second power play point there for the Storm. And the lead is back out to 2 points. It's going to be really interesting to see what Sophie Ballard does here with the serve. Of course, you want to be aggressive with the serve. Of course, some problems for a team on a power play, but of course you don't want to concede service fault and hand double points to your opponent. Picks out the libero again in Chloe Jarvis, who deals with it quite adequately. White close to the net. And that's quite rightly called a double. Unfortunately, just wasn't able to get her feet set there. The ball passed a little bit too close to the net. And we are now tied up at 12 apiece. A pretty effective first power play there for the Storm. Gets to 12 apiece. Much like we saw with the Pirates in the first set when they utilised their power play, they were able to take it 4 out of a possible 6 points. And it's the captain, Beth Carey, to get us underway. Unfortunately, unable to clear the net. And the Pirates are back into the lead, 13 points to 12. Great serve there from Stanovic. Slide play, super effective there for Vicky Wright. Of course, the slide play, a very common play that we see in the women's game. Sees the middle blocker, head to the right-hand side, and slide across, either hitting down the line or back across the defence. Often very effective. It's very hard for the blockers to trace the ball and thwart the attack. White with a full suite of options here. Goes for the slide play. And unfortunately unsuccessful there. The connection from Rudder, probably not what she wanted there. But great defence from the Storm. They've now hit the lead. 14 points to 13. See there by Mallett. Should be able for the ball back out. Sets it off the tape from the Sipper-Bourgeot. Which causes real chaos there for the back row. Not too much you can do about that. Short heads. too tight there, the angle there for Rebecca Reeve in order to be able to keep that ball in play. And as a result, we see the Pirates return to the lead 15-14. Holly Mallett will again look to put some pressure on those seams there. Likely between the libero of Jarvis and Zaire. Go straight at Zaire that time. And again, Rebecca Reeve probably didn't have the angle she wanted there, but some good communication from the back row of the Pirates. Let that ball go out. Doubles the lead 16-14. They're just 2 points away here, the Pirates, from taking set number 3. Mallett picks out Zaire again. Go to the opposite of Reeve. Received by White. Assistant play. Great save there from Stanovic. And again, unfortunately, White's unable to get to the umpire's chair in time to keep the ball in play. But a great effort nonetheless. Of course, running in there into the side of our major sponsor, Mahindra. New naming rights partner for the Australian Volleyball Super League. Of course, for more information on Mahindra, you can go to mahindra.com.au. See by Mallett. Let's get her skates on. See Sipper Bourgeot. Go for the block here. Great placement there from Sarah Gould. Ties the scores again. It's 16 apiece. We've just got a maximum of 3 points left in this third set. And we can see where Rebecca Reeve places this serve in order to stifle the Pirates' attack. Great reception there. Full suite of options there for Kylie White. She goes for Scarlett Rudder. That was an excellent choice between the seam of the outside and the middle blocker there. Finds the timber. And the Pirates got 2 set points here, of course. 17-16. Scarlett Rudder to serve. And the PA there looking to get the Pirates crowd right into this one. They're just 1 point away from making it 2-1. Rudder with the serve. And she's successful at doing that. The tactic from the Pirates of picking on the libero Jarvis has proved fruitful again. It's an ace for Rudder. 2-1 there to the Pirates. Well, there was definitely momentum swings in that third set. Of course, we saw the Storm come out nice and strong before a service run on the serve of Kylie White brought the Pirates into the lead. Before the use of the power play brought us back to 12 apiece. And in the end, it was a couple of big plays there from Scarlett Rudder. First the kill there from middle before heading to the baseline and getting the service ace. While we wait for the fourth set, let's have a little look at what we can expect in round 3. Of course, your matches are available on YouTube and SBS On Demand. Next Saturday, we see the Adelaide Storm will be hosting the New South Wales Phoenix. That'll be from 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time or 4:30 Australian Central Standard Time from the Adelaide 36 Arena. We also on Saturday have got the Canberra Heat hosting the Queensland Pirates. That'll be the feature game on SBS On Demand from 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And to complete the triple header, we have the Melbourne Vipers hosting the Perth Steel there at 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time or 1 p.m. Australian Western Standard Time. DJ heading into overdrive here as we head into the fourth set with the Pirates looking at the potential of taking this fourth one and taking the match. But of course, it's easy to forget that the Storm have actually won more points today. They of course have won on their set 18-11, so an advantage of 7, and then they've only conceded 2 points deficits in the other 2 sets. But with the format, the Pirates lead 2-1. Now, for those interested in the other match happening in Sydney in the men's, it is currently the 5th set, with Phoenix taking on the Perth Steel. Perth Steel leading 15-5 in that 5th set, having taken 3 sets, and have already sewn up the match. But back here to Iona College, as Rudder's unable to maintain that momentum for the last couple of points there in the 3rd set. And the Storm get us underway here in the 1st set. It's going to be Rebecca Reeve, who is serving at the back end of that 3rd set, to get things underway here from the serving front for the Storm. Or received there by Mallet. Plenty of options here for White. She'll go out to Matisse Sipabourgeot, and so far that's proven to be a very, very apt selection on the set, as we're now back at 1 apiece. Yeah, can't be overstated the importance of Matisse Sipabourgeot's insertion into that 3rd set. She came in when they were trailing by a couple of points. Momentum, clearly with the Storm, comes in and wins 3 of the next 5 points. And as we say, volleyball is very much a momentum game. That point there, unfortunately, Holly Mount unable to find some vacant backcourt there, just a little bit too long. And the Storm head back to the front, leading 2-1. As mentioned before, both teams have 3 power plays, where they can double their points for 3 points. And they're allowed 3 per match. We're into the 4th set now. Both coaches have only used 1, so the timing of these power plays is going to be really, really interesting to see how that's executed. In case you missed it there, Matisse Sipabourgeot ties back up. He's got both points here for the Pirates in the 4th set. Serve again. And it's Chloe Jarvis. It seems to be a bit of a tactic here from the Pirates in terms of looking to go at the libero with those float serves. See a couple of substitutions. It's going to be Gould replaced by Danusha Sipabourgeot. She'll be hoping to make the same impact as Matisse has for the Pirates. And she comes in to serve here. Mallet take over the setting. And our system, no dramas there for Mallet and Stanovic. They combine there to tie us back up at 3 apiece. It's one of the things that can't be understated at this level of the game is the ability of all players at all facets of the match. All facets of the match. Particularly when it comes to setting under duress. Slide play there. And successful again for Carey. White in the right position, just unable to do too much with that one. That was a very well hit ball. Kamzaya to serve. Goes with the jump serve. And that is an exceptional serve. Bounced just in front of me here in the comm box. I don't think it could have been close to the line if she tried. Big serve. Hoping for a couple more of those. Again, I have no doubt that Rachel Orchard would have stressed the importance of aggressive serving against this Pirates team. It was a very successful tactic used by the Vipers last week. White with a full suite of options. She goes for the pipe. And Rebecca Reeve goes off hands there to extend the lead to 3 there for the Storm. Zaya's service run continues here. It's almost as impactful as Kylie White's there in the 3rd set. Storm's sake, she'll hope that continues. Resumption of play. White goes back out to Matisse Sipabourgeot. Massive block there. Carey in the middle. Making the difference there with Rachel Reeve. That one would have felt good there for Reeve. Not necessarily the tallest player on the court, but to impact a block like that against a play that's been so effective will certainly keep her confidence levels higher. Great recovery there. Zaya. Carey, inside out, almost like a water polo shot there, finds the gap. Causing a little bit of chaos there in the middle of the floor there for the Pirates, but it looks like injury is not a concern, but we'll have some helpers out onto the court just to give it a little bit of a wipe down and make sure that we have a safe environment for our elite athletes here. Now, Holly Mallett, she's going to be subbed out. We're going to see the return of Lucy Watkins, see if she can have an impact for the Pirates. They certainly need something, otherwise the set will continue to get away from them. Carey again. Solid through the middle. Another big block that she was involved in there. Really, really putting the pressure on this Pirate side. Seeing another change with Emily Baldry coming in there for Sophie Ballard. Probably an apt time for a substitution there by Rudder. So those Mills have been worn out by the effectiveness of Carey at the net. Finally the run off the serve of Kemzo is broken there by Liliana Stojanovic. It's very key that was made. And with the concession of serve, we actually see Rachel Orchard indicate to the scoreboard there that the Adelaide Storm are going to take their power play. Of course, next 3 points, the Storm are eligible to double their score. First one there from Baldry. Great pressure from Watkins there at the net. Thwarts double points on the first of the 3 points in the power play. Remains to be seen when Rudder would look to use his. Whether he'll look to go for double jeopardy of the same time as the Storm do, or wait until theirs is exhausted and then. Alright, got 2 points there for the Storm. They take the second and the third points. Carey making a difference. Looks like Shania Potts is going to make her first appearance in this match. And put away there by Rebecca Reeve. Another 2 points there. Another relatively successful power play there for the Storm. They take 2 of the 3 points. That equates to 4 of a maximum of 6. They'll be pretty happy with that collection there. White with the quicker set there, and unfortunately it doesn't work for Rudder. Instead of starting to get away from the Pirates in a significant way. It is 14-5. Of course, the Storm only have to get to 18. With the momentum they have at the moment, I would be surprised if they don't get there in the not-too-distant future. Watkins with the tip there, successful. Might be some conjecture there whether that first pancake attempt there was successful or not, but at the end of the day, the ball hits the turf. And the point goes to the Pirates. (14-6). Stojanovic serve. And the top spin is unsuccessful. Off the tape and back onto the Queensland side. 15-6 here. And Rachel Reeve will be looking to execute here with the Pirates scraping the barrel here and enacting the power play. Excellent play there from Lucy Watkins. Just that touch outside the blocker, in front of the defender there in position number 5. And that's 2 points to the Pirates. Of course, the set's not completely done. They probably need to take 3 from a possible 3 and make it 6. Pirates, should they wish to win this fourth set. Watkins with the serve. Through the block there from Rebecca Reeve. Rebecca Reeve. And that is the second point of the power play extinguished there. Just one more here for the Pirates. They'll be looking to get this one, get themselves in double digits and remain an outside chance of taking this fourth set. Reeve serve. Good by Bourgeot, and she'll have another crack at it. Forces the free ball. Options galore, and the setter dump comes out from White. We haven't seen that in a while, but she's 4 from 4 on the setter dumps in this match. Well executed there. Always an effective strategy when you've got 4 attacking options after a solid pass from the libero. Not only is the defence unable to really commit to any defensive option, but the last thing they expect is that setter dump to come in. It's such an open artillery, but rather the serve there. Good on the left hand. Oh, see there, Sinovic. White just has to push that one over just to make sure she doesn't get a net violation. And a big block there from Emily Baldry. Maybe that can insert some momentum into this for the Pirates. Because most of the monster blocking has come from the Storm in this second set. It's really been Beth Carey taking over this match and really dominating that front court for the Storm. Tip there from Reeve. Now White just going to set over Sinovic. Puts that ball over. Good on the left. It's been a very successful recipe in this match for the Storm. The left hand of Sarah Gould. Great effect there. Brings up 7 set points for the Storm here in this fourth. It will be Shania Potts serving for the set for the Storm. Just to the net, Kylie White pulls that one out. Very, very key there from the captain to really make a big play. She will be subbed out here for Millie Grabber, of course. Came in the second set to impact some damage from the baseline. See whether she can repeat the trick here. She'll need to rack off 6 in a row, but she can start with 1. See there by Reeve. Keeps the play alive. Tip Bourgeot. It's well blocked. And unfortunately, Greta's unable to recover that ball. And we can lock it in the books, folks. The fourth set is done and dusted. The Storm taking it 18-12. Well, it's almost like history repeats itself. First set went to the Pirates 18-16. They then concede the next set 11-18. They win the third set 18-16 and then concede the next one 12-18. So remains to be seen what we'll see in the fifth set. But we'll take a short break here and be back with the fifth set. Welcome back to the fifth set here between the Queensland Pirates and the Adelaide Storm. 2 sets apiece, so winner takes all here in the fifth set. Of course, just a requirement of getting to 18 first. In terms of other rules to keep in consideration with the power plays, both coaches still have one at their disposal, so the timing of those will be very, very important, as we saw there in that fourth set. Rachel Orchard execute the timing of that one for the Storm at the perfect time. Got them out to a sustainable lead, which they then took in as they won 18 points to 12. Rachel Reeve will be getting us underway very, very shortly for the Storm. And received there from the Pirates. White with full suite of options. And Scarlett Rudder takes the first point there for the Pirates. Of course, Mahindra Australia is proud to be the new naming partner for Volleyball Australia Super League. For more information about Mahindra, you can head to www.mahindra.com.au to view a great range of vehicles. Corey Mallet there on the serve. And Scarlett Rudder, 2 points in a row. Big block. Great serve from Mallet, though, forcing the one-handed set, which is not usually a recipe for success at this level of volleyball. Nonetheless, great block from Rudder. First 2 points of this one to the Pirates. Mallet again. At Jarvis. Stanovic takes a little bit of heat of that, but that's an overpass. See whether the Storm can take full advantage of it. And Stanovic probably would want that one again. Probably had more time than she realised. But nonetheless, great placement there from Reeve. And halves the deficit. Pirates still leading 2 points to 1. And this time it'll be Rebecca Reeve to serve. Set there from Jarvis. A few calls are out there from the back row defence of the Pirates. Unfortunately, not followed through, which is fortunate for the Storm because they take the point. It's 2 points apiece. Streak here for Rebecca Reeve. Storm will be relying on that in order to take this fifth and decisive set. Finds it at Mallet. White with the overhand set. Watkins. Yeah, just to the left-hand side there of the libero, Chloe Jarvis, and she was unable to get that ball up enough for her teammates to get in there and support. Watkins starting to find a groove here in the fifth and decisive set. And the locals here will be hoping that she can continue to be as effective as she was in that first match against the Vipers. Rudder with the serve. Forces Zaya to head to the knees. So, Stanovic. For the 1-2-3 combo, that'll be a back foot violation. A little bit of discussion there with the umpire. But nothing further to be added to that. At the end of the day, it was a back foot violation. Of course, back court players cannot encroach on that 3 metre line should they wish to attack the ball overhand. Sarah Gill, left hand. That's been a very successful recipe for the Pirates, and that continues there. And they hit the lead for the first time in this fifth set. They lead 4-3, and for the first time, Shania Potts to serve. Not a bad way to get a serving streak underway here. Deep, past 5, and perfectly in for an ace. Storm supporters will be hoping she can repeat the trick. We'll see where she targets this time. Just for a similar spot there, Stanovic takes the reception, White one-handed. A bit of scrambling here, a bit of our system play. That's staying for the fans nonetheless. Great efforts there from both sides of the court to keep that play alive, try and force the error. In the end, Gould with the left hand, making a difference there. Storm out 6-3. Let's take a little pause there for some volunteers to help make sure that court's nice and safe for our athletes. Potts with the serve. Just slightly long, well called there by the line official. Puts it into that run, but a very, very fruitful run there for Shania Potts. It's going to be key for the Pirates if they want to get themselves to parity and beyond. Is serving runs. Putting pressure, finding targets, and executing. Here's the Zaya this time. Well received there from White. Snovich too. Guild, unfortunately, unable to extract the correct angle there to keep that ball in play. Great pressure there, showing a bit of line there from Watkins. And of course, with the blockers, they often will shape based on their passing structures behind them. Showed a bit of line there from Watkins, and as a result, Gould went to take it, was unable to do so. Kylie White with the serve. Short, and a very, very friendly Iona College bounce there for the Pirates. Over the tape and in. Unlike tennis, that's not a let, that is a point for the serving team. But again, a key serving run there from White. We're back tied at 6 apiece. Whether she can take the Pirates into the lead here. Again, it's Zaire. To the middle. Will receive White. Full suite of options. Goes to Sinovic. Off hands. And hits the deck. And again, that's the importance of a great reception there. Giving the setter 4 options to use, keeping the defenders on their toes and unable to commit to a block until it's too late. And that's what we saw there through the seams from Sinovic. And they're unable to recover that from hitting the floor. Kylie White, they're looking to continue this run. Serve at Zaire again. Well received. Have an opportunity to attack here. Mallet. Denzielli will just have to put that one over, force the Storm to beat them here. Placed again there from Mallet. Off hands. And we're starting to get a big super rally going here. The backcourt, Rebecca Reeve. Unfortunately, White unable to get a hand underneath the ball. The ball goes down. But a really, really great rally there from both sides. We saw some great defensive acumen, good communication, and the ability of forcing the opponents to make the error. Danusha Sipabor shows back into the game, and she will serve for the Storm. Tied 7s. We'll see there, Watkins. Will she get the ball again? Yes, she will. And again, great deception there. Shaped like she was going to smack the ball down the line. Instead, sets the ball deep. And unfortunately there for Chloe Jarvis, she was unable to get her hands to it. Great piece of play there from Watkins, playing it opposite there. She'll head to the baseline. We'll be hoping to maintain this lead for the Pirates. Serve at Jarvis again. Zaire outside, off hands, off Watkins' hands. And that one's almost out to the gymnasium there. Again, it's been a clear tactic from the Pirates in this one to serve a float serve at Chloe Jarvis. She's dealt with a lot of them really, really well, but appears to be something that in the pre-match discussion that they've identified as an option. Great recovery there from Sophie Ballard. Another one from Zenzielli. Sinovic just absolutely pounds that ball into the turf. Exceptional sequence of play there from the Pirates. A couple of great recoveries, especially again from Denzielli, who's made some really major contributions in this one. Just getting the ball up, giving the centre plenty of time to work out what they want to do with the ball. And more often than not, when she's made those recoveries, the Pirates have won the point. Sophie Ballard here, Pirates 9-8. Received by Sipabor. Back through the middle. Great communication. White will recover that one. She'll choose to set that ball over. Of course, a backcourt player can't attack that one. And that is an incredible block there from Scarlett Rudder. Not for the first time either. Getting across, planting the feet, getting those hands up as high as possible, and roofing it. That was outstanding. Crowd like that as well. They've been handing out the clappers here, and plenty of those were up and about just after that massive block there with Ballard. Finds Sipabor. Saved by White. Stanovic just has to go it on the second. Watkins with a good recovery. Buys White plenty of time. Outside for Mallet. Rudder with another block. Oh, great tip from Danusha. It's a good play on. Set from Ballard. This is an incredible rally yet again. Oh, well read there from Kylie White. Reset here for the Storm. In the third time of calling, Beth Carey's able to find the timber. A really, really good rally again. Just indicative of the quality that we have on show here at Iona College. Remember, if you want to catch all the action every single weekend during the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League, you can either head to YouTube or you can, of course, head to SBS On Demand to watch the matches live or on demand. Schedule, of course, available at volleyballaustralia.org.au. That power play has been enacted by the Pirates there. A great recovery from Watkins. That ball almost looked like it was about to be laminated, but remains alive there. Slide play. White, full suite of options. Goes to Stanovic. White back to Stanovic again. And that time, absolutely destroys that ball. I think that ball might need to go to first aid. I think he'll have a bruise on it because she's absolutely battered that. And again, White trusting her opposite there. Who's been really making a big difference. So we head to the second power play point for the Pirates. But as you might be able to see on the cameras there, the Storm have also elected to enact their power play here on the ninth point. So double points on offer for both sides here. A free ball here for the Pirates. Can they make good use of it? Mallet, well recovered there from Jarvis. And off hands. That's huge from Reef. Because not only does it stop the Pirates taking 2 points, it enables the Storm to take 2 points. So the Pirates onto their last play here on the third and final power play, whereas the Storm into their second point of the power play. We're tied at 12-11. This is going to be a massive point here. A literal 4-point play on offer for the side that takes this point. Received by Mallet. White utilise Watkins through the back. And that is an exceptional inside out into the corner. Thank you very much. Massive play there from Watkins. Really stood up in the back half of this match. Had a tough time of it in the first part, but again, really making a difference here. Last point here for the Storm in their power play. They really need this one, trailing 14-11. What can I say, folks? Another friendly Iona College bounce there for the Pirates. Onto the tape and in. Not too sure that's how Rudder drew that point up there for his players, but they'll take it nonetheless, and that is the power play extinguished for the Storm. 15-11. The Pirates just 3 points away from taking out the match. Mallet with the serve, causing a bit of duress there for the attackers of the Storm. Offhands. Now Ellie to White through the middle, and Rudder again making a big difference there. Too strong through the block. 16-11. Now with a 5-point lead, it does enable Holly Mallet, if she wants to add a little bit more aggression to these serves. Of course, pressure very much on the Storm to win 7 of the next 8 points. Of course, only first to 18, no requirement to win by 2. Now the float in between Zaya and Jarvis there. White receives. It's going to be on point. Ellie to set. Stanovic. Making it difficult, Rudder causing more chaos there at the net, and the Storm unable to action their attacking play there, and that brings up 7 set points, 7 match points for the Queensland Pirates. Out with the serve, goes deep, too deep unfortunately, well left there by Chloe Jarvis, and that is one of the 7 match points out the door there for the Pirates. It's going to be Rebecca Reeve to try and serve 6 in a row for the Storm to win this one. First serve goes over. And whilst it's not an ace, a call on rotation has been made by the second referee, David Lee. So it may as well be an ace there. Of course, the players are required to stay within rotation until the ball is served. Unfortunately, the Pirates weren't able to do that there and thus concede the point. Reeve again, see there by Ellie. White through the middle for Rudder. And there you have it. The 5th and final set taken by the Queensland Pirates. They take it 3 sets to 2. 18-16, 11-18, 18-16, 18-12. 12-18, 18-13. Very impressive performance there from the Pirates. They'll be very happy with that. Of course, bouncing back after a defeat in their first home game against the Vipers. As for the Storm, I don't think they can be too discouraged. Of course, it was a match where the points were pretty much even across the 5 sets, but just with the way that the structure of this game is, unfortunately, it wasn't to be for them. But that's 2 major away trips done for the Storm women's. Of course, they'll be heading next to 36ers Arena back home when they take on the Phoenix. As for the women, they'll be heading to Canberra to take on the Super Heats in round 3. Well, that'll wrap it up for the women's match here. Stay tuned as we'll soon get underway with the men's. But before we do, of course, Volleyball Australia is proud to welcome Mahindra as a naming rights partner for the Mahindra Volleyball Super League. Mahindra have been helping sports fans keep moving since 1945. To check out the range of all their great range of vehicles, you can head to www.mahindra.com.au. Mahindra has been making SUVs for over 75 years and offer a range of family vehicles including the 7-seat XUV 700 and the Go Anywhere 4-drive Scorpio, which recently set a Guinness World Record for the fastest crossing of the Simpson Desert. Mahindra offers families a great value option to help bring your A game every day. With prices starting at just $36,990 drive away, visit your local dealer or book your test drive at www.mahindra.com.au. And of course, Volleyball Australia would also like to thank their major partners in its Hancock Prospecting. But stay tuned, folks. In the next 15 to 20 minutes, we'll have the men's underway as they set up the court for that one. But sure to take a break, and we'll be back shortly. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Iona College. It is match day 3 of the Mahindra Australian Super Volleyball League. Jason Robson here in the commentary booth for Queensland Pirates hosting the Adelaide Storm here in the men's. Of course, if you missed it earlier, the Queensland Pirates were successful 3-2 in the first match with the winners. Yeah, last season was a pretty tough one for the Pirates. They finished 6th, whereas the Storm regained the silver medal. Of course, good start for the Pirates this season. They had a home win at Melbourne a last time out, whereas the Storm were able to press a pretty strong case against the reigning gold medalists, the Perth Steel, but unfortunately weren't able to get away in that one. Like Fiorino is going to get us underway in this one. The jump serve is in. That's a fantastic start for the Pirates. Not much better there. They're getting underway with jump serve ace. Yeah, fantastic effort there from Sam Pittarino, although it's actually been called out, so it must have just been slightly long. Have no fear though, the Pirates don't go too long without their first point. As Bradley Sting is able to see there, Pittarino. Actually, out there. Off no hands there, unfortunately for the Storm. And the serving around Bradley Sting will continue. Unfortunately, that one's long though, and we are back even at 2 apiece. And it'll be William Mercer at the baseline, looking to try and get a little bit of momentum here for the Storm. And not to be with that serve, unfortunately. Of course, the aggressive jump topspin serve is almost a necessity at this level of the game in the men's. Anything without that level of aggression is likely going to come back to you with a lot of force and a quick side out. Hence why you'll see some really aggressive serve patterns here. As Steve McDonald enters with the jump float. Great effort there from McDonald to get across, keep the ball alive. Sensational effort there from Pittarino. He always ends up in the VIP marquees. And unfortunately, to no avail. As off hands there from Peacock. It's Brendan Clues to serve. Tied up 3 apiece in the first set. See it there from Ivers. Almost able to put it away. Great placement there. Not leaving the ground. Was Regan Fathers. And the 7-round running clues will continue here. 4-3 to the Storm. See there. And some communication there with Tugaroa, unfortunately out of position there, unable to get to that one. Great serve there from Clues, though. Beautiful set that time, though. As Mitch Tully puts that away. That's going to be the set. Taborua to serve. Off hands again from Fathers. Interesting to see how the Pirates respond to Fathers going down that line, but using the hands, whether they look to condense that line or offer him even more. That cat and mouse game's going to continue over the next 5 sets, and we'll be certainly here to observe that as Fathers serves. Absolutely destroys that ball, and that'll be an ace. He's really come out of the blocks flying as Regan Fathers, making a real impact here for the Storm. And again, you see that aggressive level of serving is necessary here because, again, you put that pressure on the defence, put some doubt on them, you can really reap the benefits. And he does again. Tully unable to calm that ball. Ends up in the marquees there. Almost had to duck for cover on that one, but fortunately, no need. But Fathers, he'll be looking to bring the heat on this one here. Just adjust in there. Taborua, Rudder. Holds the momentum there, finds the timber. Good alignment there from Rudder with Taborua. Taborua found him. No dramas, and Rudder's able to put it away. 8-5. Still here to the Storm. Tully will be looking to with a big jump serve. That was an exceptional reception there from Ben Williamson, the libero there, enabling that set it up. For Cooper Peacock. Sorry, Harrison Peacock. Unfortunately, a foot fault there for Cooper Peacock, which again just shows that fine line that these servers at this level again have to go. You have to go very aggressive at that ball, and unfortunately, if your ball toss isn't where you want it, you've either got to compromise with a small serve or you run the risk of a double fault like we had there. As Connor Rudder serves. Interestingly, that ball was very close to me there. It looked like it was out, but the lines person has called it out. Called it in. And in is the call that remains. The Pirates heading to the treasure chest here to use their first power play. Of course, just a reminder with the power plays, both teams have 3 power plays to use throughout the match. Must use them before they approach the 12-point mark. And indicates to the first and second referee when they'd like to use it. So 2 points per point one in the power play. As we see there, the Pirates off that successful winning of the point, they take the 2 points. And deficit gets halved from 4 to 2. Pittarina. And a massive hit there from William Mercer. Of course, when the team that hasn't taken the power play wins the point, they only win 1, but of course they prevent the opponents from taking 2. As the captain, Harrison Peacock, serves there at the opposing skipper, Ivers. A little bit out of sync there for the Pirates, and unfortunately they take 1 point out of their 3 in the power play, so well defended there from the Storm. They'll be happy having that 2 points to all, with the power play still in the bag and a 12-8 lead in the first set. As the captain Peacock serves again at the captain Ivers. Taborua. Out to Tully. And more successful this time at going to the outside route. Of course, just a reminder of the rules compared to standard volleyball. Compulsory five sets. first to 18, no requirement of a 2-point lead. And every set won by the team is worth 2 competition points. As we see there, probably not the most significant connection ever made on a ball there by Steve McDonald, but he'll take it nonetheless. Storm winning 12-10 here. Bradley Sting serving. Deep one there out in the libero. Williamson. It's well received. And William Mercer makes no mistake yet again. Probably been the most impactful player in this match so far, Will Mercer. He's really found those angles. And more often than not, he's hit the timber so far, as opposed to hand. Well received there by Ivers. Tabarua. Through McDonald. Now it's a couple of points regained there from Steve McDonald. He's going to head to the baseline and serve. Storm still got that 2-point advantage, and of course, the first past the post to 18. It is crucial that the Pirates find a serving run here should they wish to win this first set. So McDonald to serve. And not the connection he was looking for there. And the lead is back out to 3 here for the Storm, 14-11. Brendan Clues to serve here. Offhands there from Pittarino. Lovely set there from Tabarua. Beautifully executed backcourt at opposite play. Instead of Tabarua, he will head to the baseline. With the amount of chances for the Pirates to make a real inroad here on serve, narrowing the further the set goes on. Causes an out-of-system set up here. It's going to be a free ball here for the Pirates. They really need to make use of this. And that is a big block from Regan Fathers. Another big play there. The Pirates pushed up in anticipation of a short block and went out the back there. Big play again from Fathers. And he'll serve here. Unfortunately, a little bit too long on this one, but again, in this format, it's to be expected. Really, really aggressive serving. As we can see here with the Pirates, they need to really turn up the notch on their serving should they wish to chase down this 2-point deficit. Storm only 3 points away from taking the first set. It's 15-13. As Tully lines one up. And gets an ace. Just what the doctor ordered there for the Pirates. See whether he can repeat the trick here for the local fans. We're very much enjoying the quality of volleyball they've already seen this evening. Of course, the Pirates winning the women's 3-2. It's Tully again. Can't repeat the trick. Into the net. And the Storm find themselves just 1 point away from taking out this first set. It's the scoreboard updates. No, apologies. 16-14. 2 points away still. Must have been a correction just before. Tabarua to Sting off the antenna. And now the Storm are indeed up to 17, of course. Should a play hit the ball into the antenna, the point will be awarded to the other side. It's not play on, which is not something that the Pirates appreciate just now. That's a great serve from Peacock. Tabarua goes outside Pittarino. No hands. That's out. And that's the first set to the Storm, 18-14. Well, the real difference makers in that first set there is William Mercer and Regan Fathers. Making some really big plays, especially in the blocks, but in attack as well, being able to get in and cause some chaos. Second set will be with us very, very shortly, but in the meantime, Volleyball Australia has and is very proud to welcome Mahindra as the new naming rights partner for the Volleyball Super League. Mahindra have been helping sports fans keep moving since 1945. Check out Mahindra.com for their great range of vehicles, including the 7-seat XUV 700 that go to anywhere, four-wheel drive Scorpio, which recently set a Guinness World Record for the fastest crossing of the Simpson Desert. Mahindra offers Australian families a great value option to help bring your A-game every day. Prices starting at just $36,990. Drive away, visit your local dealer or book to your test drive at www.mahindra.com.au. Just review some of the action that we have observed already today. In Sydney earlier on in the men's, it was the Perth Steel winning 4-1. And in Dandenong, the Vipers were successful in winning 4-1 against the Canberra Superheat. After that very short interruption, we are about to get into the second set. It looks like we are going to have number 16 from the Storm. Jared Powell inserted into the game, and he will get us underway with the serve. It's a jump float received there by the captain Ivers. Tabarua. Pittarino, inside out. And the Pirates take the first point of the second set. Now, that may not necessarily be a great omen there for the Pirates, of course, in that first set. They did take the first couple of points. However, the Storm were able to find their momentum through the back half of that set and take it 18 points to 14. Pittarino, jump serve there, well received. He'll take a good reception here, give Tabarua a row of options. There might be some conjecture about the set there from Mitch Tully, but the referee saw no issue with it. Play continues, and the Pirates take the point. A little bit of work being done to the court here just to ensure the safety of the players. Large thanks here to the volunteers here from Volleyball Queensland. With a short interruption, Volleyball Australia would like to thank their major partners, Hancock Prospecting, a long-time supporter of Australian volleyball. It's now Sam Pittarino to serve. Big block there from McDonald. That gets the crowd up and about. And you probably hear from the PA, the monster block. Slide comes out. It's never a bad sight for the home team when that does. The great start here from the Pirates. Really interesting in this format, of course. No tail mats available to the coaches, so it's going to be really upon the Storm players here to work through this slow start to the set. They were able to do so in the first. Can they do so in the second? As Pittarino again at Peacock. Blues, Pittarino again. Busy in defence. Off hands by Sting. 4-0 to the Pirates. It's no coincidence that the crowd's lifted in volume as the Pirates have begun to find their voice here in the second set. Pittarino making a real difference here. Of course, getting that first kill and then one ace before being involved in the defence. As he lines up for the jump serve here. Fortunately, that one's gone slightly long. Well called there by the Storm back row. They let that one go through. 4-1. It's going to be the captain, Harrison Peacock, to get himself to the baseline and serve. He hits Ivers, the captain, on the other side again. Back row attack from Tonelli. Is that going to stay alive? Yes, it is. It's going to be a free ball, though, over, which Pittarino receives. Tabarua with a few row options here. Stings his election. And looks Looks like a net infraction there from the Storm. The Pirates out to a 5-1 lead. It is, of course, interesting, though, when we look at the power plays. We've still got 3 power plays left for the Storm. Only 2 for the Pirates. Unfortunately, they used one in that first set and were unable to take full advantage of it. You can see there, called by the line judge. Off hands there. That did appear to be the case. And Will Mercer, one of the real effective players in the first set. He will be at the baseline to serve. Puts one in there at Sting. Tabarua with a full suite of options. Pittarino absolutely rifles that one past Ben Williamson there, who couldn't do too much about that in fairness. It's a real super spike there. Pittarino making a massive difference here in this second set. The real catalyst for the Pirates getting themselves out to a 4-point lead. And they've got Steve McDonald to serve. Jump float again. Peacock, full suite of options. And pretty safe option to go to farthest the way he's been playing, off hands and onto the timber. A couple of key points coming up here in this one. Would not surprise me to see the Storm utilise a power play soon. If they're going to defend like that, that's an incredible block there from Jared Bow. Sometimes better defense beats better offense there, and he'll be very happy with that one. Having come into the match in this second set, looking to make a real impact. Tabarua outside of Tully, just hangs in the air like a bird there and puts it away cross court. Serve, set out Elijah Tabarua to serve here. Good swing there from Cooper Peacock, off hands. And the deficit cut to 2. I might struggle to get off the mark here in this second set, the Storm, but they are within 2 points now. Again, keep an eye out for the bench movement there for the Storm as to whether they use a power play soon. Fortunately, Father's too much ammo on that one. And that goes long. Mitch Tully now heads to the baseline. He was able to rip an ace in the first set. The home crowd here will be praying for another one. He lines it up. Connection strong but well received there from Williamson. And again, you've got to put that down to the great reception there from the libero Williamson again. Getting in behind it, getting underneath it, and giving his setter, Harrison Peacock, plenty of options there. But again, you just see the level of serving that's required to even take a point on serve here. He's insane. Cooper Peacock. Just out. I don't think you'd be too disappointed with that one. It was only just out, and there was definitely a temptation for the back row there of the Pirates to play at that one, but they all called out and left it. Communication, of course, such a key aspect at volleyball Super League level. See there by Williamson. Tabarua goes outside of Pittarino, and that one is still alive. Great effort from Williamson to get across. Tabarua goes to Pittarino again. Second time, no dramas. Again, Sam Pittarino really finding the boom in his swing in this set. You can just tell he's absolutely brimming with confidence. Looks like there's a couple of spots there that require some maintenance. That results in a small break in play before Sean Rudder will get us back underway. Fortunately, that serve is long. Ben Williamson lets that one go through. 10-7 here. Jared Powell serve. we'll see who he looks to target here. And it's Ivers who receives Tabarua. The pipe, Tully, well received there. Good communication, Pittarino receives that. Tabarua out to Sting. Managed to keep that in. A little bit of conjecture on that one there from the Storm, who are confused with the decision, but at the end of the day, referee Jake Passier has awarded the points to the Pirates, and that's how it will remain. It's the key of playing to the whistle in any level of sport, let alone at a high level like the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League. When we get underway in a moment, it'll be Sam Pittarino to serve again, the real catalyst for this turnaround for the Pirates. Only 11-7. See what he has in store here. Crowd getting in behind him here. Just the net there between Peacock and McDonald. McDonald goes outside. And off the shoulder there, McDonald through the seam. From Will Mercer there. Really interesting, the only player not to be born in South Australia in this Storm team. Of course, born in Brisbane. But of course, tonight he'll be hoping his Adelaide Storm can continue on from where they left off in that first set. Of course, which they took 18 points to 14. They do trail on this one, 9-11. As we see Harrison Peacock to serve. Tabarua having to work really hard on that one, and Sting does a really good job. But again, Mercer, big play. Sting on the overhead pass there, makes it count, finds the timber, and the 3-point advantage is restored. He'll head to the baseline here. Really interesting to see that the assistance from the Volunteers here is required more and more often. I wonder if that's got anything to do with humidity in the air here. Not sure whether there's humidity there, but Bradley Sting has managed to land himself an ace, and he'll be very, very happy with that one. Getting that to float and just dive. But yeah, again, just seems to be some real issues there at the far end of the court that Storm are playing at in terms of finding their footing. Hopefully it's all nice and safe. Three fantastic athletes out there, but Sting heads over towards one to serve. Tabarua and McDonald get up there, big block, extend the lead out to 5, and this run of Bradley Sting at the baseline continues. And unfortunately for Regan Fathers, that one hits the antenna, and of course that means a Pirates point. 16-9. Going to be interesting to see whether the Storm dig into the tool bag and unleash a power play. Appears not to be the case. Unfortunately, Sting's unable to keep that one in. The balance probabilities, Storm probably could utilise a power play now if they wanted to. Of course, the risk is that if you use it when the Pirates get to 16, you're unable to utilise all 3 points of your power play. But looks like they're going to keep that one in the tool bag for now. As Mercer, the aggressive serve. Tabarua goes deep with that one. A little bit of chaos there in the front row. Tabarua having to run into middle blocker there just to make sure that there was a front there against the Storm attack. Didn't end up being an issue in the end. Ball hits the net. And Steve McDonald heads to the baseline, just 2 points away from taking the second set, the Queensland Pirates. There's someone's ushers around the crowd. It's going to be out of system here. But well received there by Pittarino. He'll go out to Tully. Peacock finds Simon Cope. He gets the job done there just when the Storm needed a point. Brendan Clues here. Good serve. Received there by the captain, Ivers Tabarua. Out to Petorino, who's unfortunately able to keep that one active. But I'm sure he can be forgiven. He's been excellent in this second set. A real difference maker. Clues will continue this service run here. He'll be looking to force a little bit more panic here in the defence. But Tabarua through the middle for Sean Rudder. Oh, he loves that one. And why not? It brings up 6 set points for the Pirates. Elijah Tabarua, the setter, has the honours of heading to the baseline, looking to seal up this second set. It's a bit of pressure on there, but Peacock will get to set. And Coate comes through like he did 2 points ago and gets the kill. They'll be relying on Regan Fathers, though, to win 5 points in a row here to take this second set. The Pirates still with 5 set points. See there by Tully. Tabarua back out to Tully. And Tully makes no mistake with that one. And put that one in the books, folks. That is the second set down. The Queensland Pirates take it 18-13. Tie us up at 1 set apiece. Well, there was a few elements in the second set that certainly worked for the Pirates. I think the biggest one there was Sam Petorino really early in that first set, finding his groove at opposite, getting himself an ace, a nice little service streak, and a couple of kills there. Still remains as to where this match will head, but it is worth noting at this point that the Storm still have 3 power plays up their sleeve, whereas the Pirates only have 1. We'll be back shortly with more volleyball action. We're almost back underway here in the third set at Iona College of Brisbane, Queensland. As the Pirates are taking on the Storm, as you can see on the scoreboard there. Storm taking the first set 18-14. The Pirates, the home team, coming back and taking the second set 18-13. Very much an open game. Power play wise, Storm's still got 3 up their sleeve. The Pirates have got 2. But a difference maker in that second set. Sam Petorino will get us underway here in the third. Peacock. Fathers is just going to have to place that one over, unfortunately. Was unable to do so off attack. And once again, another friendly Iona College roll there for the Pirates. Gives them the first point of the third set. Really been a game of momentum so far, as are most volleyball games, but at the moment you'd have to say the home side of arrested a lot of that momentum. And Pittarino with the serve there again. Peacock. This is a great reception there. But unfortunately, unable to defeat McDonald and the joust there at the net. Off hands. And the lead is doubled there for the Pirates out at 2-0. Pittarino continues to serve, and it's been a pretty good recipe for the Pirates. Post the first set, Pittarino been involved in the play, whether it's receiving the ball, putting a serve in, or putting the ball away. It's almost flawless, as some attention's been provided to that surface there here at the Province Centre. World-class facility here at the Iona College. Pittarino, the jump. And Bradley Sting ends up in the net, which means that's a point to the Storm. They get their count up and running here in the third set. Captain Peacock to get this one back underway. He targets the opposing captain in Ivers. There's a big block there from McDonald again. A little bit of conjecture on that play and some inquiries there from the captain Peacock. But Jake Passier, again, very assured in his decision there, and why wouldn't he be one of the best referees we have on the circuit? Bradley Sting with the serve. That's a great reaction there from Peacock after a little bit of disappointment. One-hand set, and he finds Clues powering through the middle. Will Mercer here will be looking to make an impact here at the baseline. The jump serve. And that hits the timber. That's an ace for Will Mercer. About time the Storm got a friendly advance off the net. It's been very much all Pirates when it comes to that Iona College net. Mercer here again. Saved there by Sting. Tabarua with the full suite of options, and he picks out Tully. And I don't even think the coach was going to get to that one there for the Storm. And the Pirates are back into the lead, 4 points to 3. Shows the value of a great pass there, giving your setter multiple options. And when you've got a tall player like Mitch Tully, if he gets any form of connection and timing on it, it's usually going to be game over for the defence. Donnelly with a jump float. See there by Williamson. Cope will have to go across to Fathers. And count hands. Back square for all. Brendan Clues to serve. Peacock, full array of options here. Goes through the back there with Mercer. Probably not the connection they're looking for there. Pittarino is looking wide there. Here comes to Cote. Great concentration there. From Fathers, who unfortunately his effort wasn't rewarded there, as the resulting third ball didn't go over the net, but again, just real dedication, as you can see here on the replay. More consideration for the team and his welfare there, but a really, really good play. There's Tabarua to serve. They probably want that one back, but into the net it goes. And again, neither team able to break away so far in this set. But looks like we are going to see a substitution as Regan Fathers heads to the bench. And we see Rory Welsh come in to serve. Let's see what impact he can add to the match. Sting with the reception. Tabarua through the middle for Rudder. And that's almost headed to the next postcode off the hands there. It's good news for the Pirates, not so much for the Storm. 6-5. And this back and forth contest continues here in the third set. Mitch Charlie, he heads to the baseline. Let's see what he can offer. He can offer an ace, and unfortunately for Mercer there, that ball looked a bit shallower than he thought. And unfortunately unable to pass that one. But again, really, really good serve there from Tully. We've seen it from him already that he's capable of presenting the side out. Loads one up here. Received there well by Coate. He'll get it back. It's a clamour for hands. And it is not awarded. The Pirates remain in serve there. From my angle, it may not seem whether that ball actually did hit hands, but the officials have decided it did not. And as a result, the Pirates lead 8-5. Spin on that one there from Tully. Results in the free ball. Tabarua reaching over the net, unfortunately there for the Pirates. But again, good scramble there from the Storm. Just a reminder that to catch all the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League action, the match of the round will be on SBS On Demand, and every other match you can see, like this one, live streamed on the Volleyball Australia YouTube page, which of course is Oz Volley. Not only can you review the matches live, you can also watch them on demand. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to Oz Volley and download the SBS On Demand app. Pat Searles for the resumption of play. And Coate will do just that. Probably not the ball toss he was looking for there, unfortunately for Coate. Just a little bit in front of him, unable to resurrect that one, and as a result goes into the net, and the Pirates lead 9-6. MC working overtime to keep the crowd engaged in this one, and why wouldn't they be engaged? This has been a very thrilling contest. So if you're wondering why there was a delay in play there, it is that the Adelaide Storm have called for the first power play. So we'll see what happens here on the next 3 points. Great execution of the tip there from Peacock. And that's 2 out of 2 so far for the Storm. Of course, power plays 3 points, double if you win, and you must execute them by the point at which you land on 12 points. And the Queensland Pirates have also actioned theirs, so we've got double power play action going on here. Massive point here. Which McDonald just absolutely dispatches diagonal right. And that's huge, of course, when there's a double power play on, because not only do you get 2 points, but you actually stop your opponents from taking 2 points. So 11 points to 8 here. Final power play point here for the Storm. 2 left for the Pirates. As we see Pittarino to serve. And an ace. That is absolutely massive. And again, he's been a real difference maker since that first set. It's 2 from 2. Or 4 from 4, should we say, for the Pirates in this second power play. They go to 13.8. 13 points to 8. And they have 1 more point left in their power play. Pittarino lines it up. Set by Coate. Peacock with the bump set. And unfortunately for Mercer, had a little bit too much time just to place that one over and makes the mistake there. 15 points to 8. The Heat lead. Wrong sport there, not the Brisbane Heat and the Big Bash. Of course, it's the Queensland Pirates that we have here. They've taken 6 out of a possible 6 in that power play lead, 15 points to 8, and has really leapfrogged them into a point of ascendancy here. And again, Pittarino making the difference, causes the over ball, and Steve McDonald puts it away. 16-8. His set has accelerated after those power plays, which often does happen. Particularly if a team's able to go 3 from 3, get that 6 points instead of 3, and push away. A really interesting tactic there from the coach to execute it whilst the Storm were in their power play. Well, in there for Coate, and Coate bruises that ball. And holds that run there for the Pirates. It's Peacock to serve here. See there by Ivers. Tabarua. Call for hands. And granted there. Did look like it took a deviation in the air there. And as a result, Jack Passier awards the point there to the Storm. But again, that was off the back of some exceptional play there from Cooper Peacock. Pancake there. Most difficult skills to execute, but he was very, very good at doing it there. And serve again. He calls the overpass. Mercer. He'll look for it back. And he takes full advantage of that again. Great serve from Peacock. A couple of big plays there. Hoping to reignite some momentum for the Storm in this one now. Trailing by 5 points. 11-16. Pirates only 2 points away from taking this third set, of course. Reminder. And we need to get to 18 to win the set. Unfortunately for Peacock, that set is service no good. And 17-11. Bringing up 7 set points for the Pirates in this third set. Now Bradley Sting is tasked with sealing the deal here. Let's see what he can do. It's a jump float. Bit of topspin on it. Walsh with the serve. Well received there by Ivers. Tabarua quickly through to McDonald. And the express pro route is very successful there for the Pirates. They take the set 18-11. Dare I say it again, Sam Pittarino making a massive difference in a set yet again. Of course, 3 points on serve in a power play, and he won all 3 of them. That's 6 points, making a huge difference. Because not only was it a +6 there for the Pirates, it actually prevented the Storm from capitalising on their power play that executed 1 point before the Storm. Of course, though, speaking of power plays, the Storm still have 2 left, so they'll be able to use 1 in each of the remaining 2 sets. The Pirates, however, have only got 1 left, so it remains to be seen when they execute that. So, key thing to remember with the power play is that it has to be used before the team gets to 12. If you don't use it by then, it's gone. So, I have no doubt that the coaching staff for the Storm will be well aware of that. For those who might have joined us late, it's 1 from 1 so far for the Queensland Pirates. They were able to win 3 sets to 2 against the Adelaide Storm in the earlier match here in the women's. If we go around the grounds, though, to the other matches in Dandenong, it was a clean sweep there for the Melbourne Vipers against the Canberra Superheat. They won 4 sets to 1 in both the men's and the women's. In Sydney, earlier on, in the women's, Perth won 3 sets to 2, and in the men, Perth won 4 sets to 1. Looking forward to round 3 of the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League. The Adelaide Storm, they'll host New South Wales Phoenix 5 p.m. on next Saturday on YouTube. The feature game will also be at the same time when the Canberra Heat hosts the Queensland Pirates. They'll be on SBS On Demand. And earlier in the day, 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, it'll be the Melbourne Vipers taking on the Perth Steel from Albert Park. But we're just about to get underway. But of course, before we do that, Volleyball Australia would like to thank Mahindra for coming on board as the official major sponsor of the Australian Volleyball Super League. Mahindra have been helping sports fans keep moving since 1945, so check out mahindra.com.au for their great range of vehicles. A little delay in play there as the ball hits the advertising hoarding. So Harrison Peacock is ready to go. And to be received there by Tali Tabarua. That's Pittarino. That's a great block there. There's no doubt Kurt Peacock is happy with his work there. That was an emphatic way to start the set. Of course, the Storm need to win this one, take to a fifth and decisive. Of course, we will play 5 sets, regardless of who wins this one. But if they would like to win the match, of course, they will need to win 3 of the 5 sets. It's an exceptional effort there from Williamson to keep that play alive. As a result, it's resulting in a free ball there, and unfortunately, Harrison Peacock was unable to recover that ball. It's probably the most opportune player to be able to take that one, but unfortunately was unable to do so. And we're back square, 1 apiece. Pittarino serve. Let's see what he can offer on this turn to the baseline. Loads up, well received there from Williamson. Peacock. Fortunately out by Cooper Peacock. Looked very close there, but the lines person in the perfect position to judge that one has called it out. Pittarino will return to the baseline. Well received again by Williamson. Peacock. It's Fathers. And we're seeing a front court violation there. Looks like net touch. And Coop Peacock to serve. See what he can do here. He can find an ace. Nice and deep. Two minds there as to whether to play that one or not. He chooses not to, and it's great news for the Storm. They now hit the lead, 3 points to 2. Well, absorbed there by Tabarua. Goes to Pittarino, the main man this game, and quelle surprise, he's able to find the timber yet again. You can see there on the replay, able to find the seam over the top of the block, which is some mean feat when you think about likes of Clues being over 200 centimetres tall. That would have been friendly banter there between Regan Fathers and the umpire Jake Passier inquiring about a potential net touch. Passier says no hope, but no, all in good jest there. Obviously the ball did touch the net, which might have perceived it, but it's a great way to respond now after that moment there for Regan Fathers. Dispatches that one into the deck and brings us back level at 4s. Out in isolation was Tully, and unable to block that one out. See there by Ivers. Tabarua. And that one is out. Oh no, it's been called a touch by referee Jake Passier. It's good news for the Pirates. They regain the lead. Stephen Bell to serve here. A tight, tough contest here. Got a feeling the power plays are really going to make the impact in this one. Tully's head there. Again, very creative play there again from Regan Fathers off the block. Work to the baseline with the aim of building a little bit of a lead here for the Storm. Or at least giving enough confidence for their coaching staff to action this power play that they still have burning in their pocket, that they will need to use in this set, because of course it's only 2 sets left. And a doubles called there by Jake Passier. And again, Fathers making a real impact there with the serve. Could this be the moment that the Storm grasp to build an unassailable lead? Well received there by Sting. Tabarua goes out to Pittarino. Off hands there. Peacock to Fathers. And unfortunately hits the tape. And that friendly Iona College bounce comes in for the Pirates yet again. Across this evening, there's probably been 6 or 7 occasions where that ball's hit the tape, and on all but one of those occasions, the Pirates have got the favourable outcome from it. So a little bit of a break in play here. Well, the court gets attended to, which gives us an opportunity to thank Mahindra, who are proud to be the new naming partner for Volleyball Australia Super League. Mahindra have been making SUVs for over 75 years and offer a range of family vehicles, including the 7-seat XUV 700. To book a test drive, head to www.mahindra.com.au. Tabarua there with the serve. Peacock. Right up. Receives it. Tabarua. Pittarino. Big block. Big block there from Charlie Desbury, who's just into the fray. Not bad for a first impact on the match. Simon Coate here. Hits it up, well received by Sting. Tabarua, full set of options. So Fathers at opposite. Finds a gap in the court and takes full advantage. Nice deep shot there. 2-point lead on the Simon Coate serve here. As you can see, he did well to place his feet behind that 3-metre line, of course. If he was to put his foot on or above that line, it would be an infraction, being a backcourt player. Simon Coate. Just another jump serve, which is again received by Sting. Tabarua, that's Tully in his opposite rotation there. And does enough with that ball to make it unreturnable. And half deficit here. Storm still leading 8-6, but very much in the balance. We have seen Tully have an impact from the service line previously in his rotations. We'll see whether that is the case on this one. He launches one there, received there by Coates. Peacock, let's get on his bike, and there's a clear enough touch there. Take your pick. Could have been Rudder, could have been Tabarua, but the main thing is it's a net touch, and it's another point to the Storm. All right. It's going to be Disbury to deliver a jump float. Unfortunately, just wide for him there. Interesting technique there, hard flat serve. The main thing, though, is it did require the Pirates to make a decision. Fortunately for them, they were able to make a correct decision. And with that in mind, the Adelaide Storm have activated their second power play, leading 9-8 in this one. So we'll see what happens on these next 3 points. That's a good start to the power play there by Regan. He has taken 2 points there. So 2 more points left in the power play for the Storm, of course. 2 points for every point won during the power play. The team that hasn't an action in the power play, it's still just a regular 3-1. So we're looking for a big serve here from Harrison Peacock. Goes at Ivers again. Tabarua. And that's a big block by Fathers. 4 points for him in this power play. Again, great stretch there on the block. Was able to read that attack there from Sting and put in the roof. Dare I say it, a monster block. He's happy with it nonetheless, and why wouldn't he be? That was exceptional. Peacock here with the serve for the final point of the power play. quite sting to improvise off the block. Full circuit here for the Storm. And 6 out of 6 in that one. Great execution of the power play there, well timed. And they've gone from being up 9-8 to 15-8 and just 3 points away of meaning the 5th set will be a decisive set. Peacock will remain at the baseline to serve. Unfortunately, isn't able to find inside the net, but still a handy 6-point lead for them here, and you would think they could finish it out from here. See what Pittarino has to say about that. And I kind of levelling out the net favours there. That one lands back on the Pirates side. That means it is a service fault. And Storm are now 16-9, just 2 points away. Could Peacock to serve. Expect him to give this a real rip here. Taken in, Tabarua. Up to Sting. Between the seams. And finds some vacant space in the backcourt there to get the Queensland Pirates into double digits. Still a long way back. But as we've seen in this match, momentum is very much the prime currency. Sting with a deep serve there. Peacock, all 4 options available to him. Block there from Tully off the father shot. He'll go back to fathers. The second time of calling. Might be a better result. But Ivers versus Ferguson into the crowd there, and unfortunately he's able to get to that one. You should see that Marcus Ferguson, one of the few players out on the circuit to play with a watch on. Might be called here. Well, he was shaping for it, but in the end it goes Stephen Dodd through the middle. And the 11th point on the board here for the Pirates in the 4th set. Storm still 7 set points to take their 2nd set in this match. And McDonald to serve. Try and stay in this 4th set. Well received there by Peacock. Cycling here. And well recycled there, Simon Coate finds the 18th and crucial point there for the Storm. And we're now tied at 2 sets apiece. Well, it's pretty hard to separate these two teams after these 4 sets. In fact, when you look at the total points, just 1 point in it. The Storm winning that first set 18-14, then it was 18-13 to the Pirates, 18-11 to the Pirates in the 3rd, and then 18-11 to the Storm in the 4th set. Now, while we're in the break here, Volleyball Australia would like to thank the proud sponsors of the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League. Of course, the naming rights sponsor Mahindra, supporting partner Scape Australia, who are also the sponsor of the Queensland Pirates, Hancock Prospecting, Mikasa, and of course the major broadcasting partner SBS On Demand. Let's have a look at what the rest of the fixture looks like for these two teams after this round. So the Pirates, their next match will be round 3, the SBS Showcase game, 5 p.m. next Saturday. Then round 4, they will be hosting Perth on YouTube from 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, when you'll hear me in the broadcasting booth for the final time this season. And then their last match, the State of Origin match in Sydney against the New South Wales Phoenix, that'll be on YouTube 3 p.m. on the 29th of September. As for the Storm, their first home fixture is next week against the New South Wales Phoenix from 5 p.m. on YouTube or 4:30 local time. Round 4, they'll be hosting the Melbourne Vipers Saturday the 21st at 5 p.m. on SBS or 4:30 local time. And they'll have a bye in round 5 for round 6. They'll have their final away trip of the season when they head to the nation's capital to take on the Canberra Super Heat. The coverage getting away from 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time or Australian Central Standard Time. That'll be 2:30. But looks like the players are getting ready to take into this 5th and final set. Remains to be seen which way it goes, but be sure to continue tuning in to see how we end up. Sam Pittarino to get us underway. Well received from Williamson. He's been brilliant all night. And Simon Coates gets the scoring underway for the Storm there. Goes without saying, it's been an exceptional game in the Libero jersey for Ben Williamson. Been having with a lot of traffic on the serve, but has attended to most of it very, very ably, setting up plenty of options for Harrison Peacock, the centre. As we saw there from Coate. That's well received there. Recovered from Ivers. Pittarino just has to put that one over. Fathers might get this one back. That's through the middle. It is through the middle. And Charlie Disbury gets himself on the scoreboard here in the 5th set. Brendan Clues serve with Storm leading 2-0. Tabarua with the set. And unfortunately, Disbury's unable to get his second touch away from himself to get a teammate to get in there, but all smiles there. We'll have a little bit of a break here while we wait for the court to be attended to, which gives us an opportunity on behalf of Volleyball Australia to welcome Mahindra as the new naming rights partner for the Volleyball Super League. Mahindra have been helping sports fans keep moving since 1945. To check out the full great range of vehicles, including the 7-seat XUV 700 and the Go Anywhere four-wheel drive Scorpio, head to www.mahindra.com.au to book a test drive today. Early sting. Off hands, and unfortunately for Peacock, he elects to play at that one. Remains to be seen whether that would have landed in, but that's academic because it's an ace for the Pirates. Sting here at 2 apiece. Takes a bit of weight off that one. Peacock out to Fathers. Tully. Well received again from Williamson. And sets up the play there for Simon Coate. And Williamson again. Of course, doing what it says on the tin for Libero, being a defensive specialist, but he's really taken it to the next level in this last set or so. Regan Fathers to serve. It was the catalyst for them hitting the lead in the 4th set and never losing it. Fortunately, that might be a bit of a curse of the commentator there for Storm fans. Ball top's not where Fathers wanted it, and he puts that one into the net. It shouldn't be too disappointing with yourself, though. You know, this standard of volleyball, you have to put plenty of fizz on your serve if you want to even remain a chance of retaining serve. Steve McDonald here with the jump float. Tabarua, that's Tully. Alex to swipe at that one. Tabarua gets another opportunity. He goes to Tully again, and this time he elects to bruise that ball just on the line there. Put the Pirates back into the front. 4-3. Well, the fact that we're seeing the Volunteers come out and attend to the court after every second point is just a testament to the amount of effort that these two teams have put into this match. It's been hotly contested in a great spirit, and regardless of the result, everyone's going to go home having enjoyed a very high level of volleyball. That one's just out there from Steve McDonald. Jump float. Probably not going to be too unhappy with that one. It did force the Storm to make a decision on defence. They made the correct one, and as a result, they're awarded with the point. For a piece here, it's going to be Simon Coate serve. Seems to be a bit of contention around the awarding at that point. It has been awarded to the home side. Cooper Peacock seems to think otherwise, but I can sport. The umpire's decision is final. And we'll see Tabarua the serve. That was an incredible effort there from Harrison Peacock to even keep that playable. And as a result, they're awarded with a point. We'll see that on the replay there. That was an outstanding effort from Harrison Peacock to keep that play alive. And as we see often in volleyball, you force your opponent to beat you. Sometimes they'll make mistakes, especially under pressure, duress and fatigue. This game has been very taxing on both sides. Just ready to serve. It's a jump float. And does the business there. Unfortunately, Tully's unable to receive that one. And we're at 5 apiece. Well, that scoreboard's just ticked over at 6-5 to the Storm, as I thought. Very hotly contested match here. The float again. This time Ivers receives Tabarua. Pittarino, who is of the opinion that ball landed on the line. However, the line official disagrees and has called it out. Look at this one on the replay. That decision looks absolutely spot on. Of course, it's often hard to detect where that ball has actually landed because of the large shadow that it will place on or around the line when it lands. But nonetheless, 7-5 here to the Storm as the Disbury serving run continues. Served there by Ivers. Appears to be some contention as to where that ball was in. That ball was about 4 metres away from me and landed smack on the line, as you can see there on the replay. Although the review camera might be obstructed by the position of the lines person, but trust me folks, at home that was definitely in. Anyway, any conjecture there from the Storm in relation to where that ball landed is evaporated as the Storm are in receipt of a point from a double fault, from a fault there from Tully. Sorry, Harrison Peacock serve. Received by Tully. Tabarua. Tully. Tabarua there for Bradley Sting. Great combination there. Rebounds out. And we're seeing the actioning of the power play from the Adelaide Storm. So they've blinked first here. Let's see whether it's a decision that rewards the benefits that they are indeed seeking. So there from Rudder. Peacock, full set of options. He goes to Harrison, and that was an exceptional choice because he puts that in a big gap there in the defence. 2 points there, that's huge. 10-7 now. Remains to be seen when the Pirates are going to utilise theirs. And we have seen a substitution there. We're going to see the introduction into this fifth set to Sean Anderson. As Mitch Tully takes a spell. Well, there we go. The Pirates have reacted. They have actioned their power play. So we're going to get 2 points yet again, where both teams are eligible for 2 points. 4-point plays, if you were. And Iona College net decides it wants to favour the Pirates again, unfortunately for Peacock. A lot of fizz on that serve, but no 2 points for them, and a double there for the Pirates. Brings them within a point. Just 1 point left on this power play for the Storm, 2 left for the Pirates. Let's see what happens here. Pittarino. See there from Williamson. Peacock out to Fathers. He's very happy with that one, and why wouldn't he be? Because that's 2 points to the Storm. And power play is over. However, the Pirates have still got 1 point left in their power play, so the Storm would be very keen to prevent the Pirates from taking 2 points here. Because if they're able to do so, they'll open up a 4-point lead midway through this fifth and final set. Disbury. Big play there. Off the block of McDonald. And the 4-point lead is theirs. They're just 5 points away from victory. Blues with the serve there. Tabarua. Sting, and that's a brilliant angle there from Bradley Sting. Sure, my grade 5 math teacher would be impressed with that angle. That was an exceptional placement from Sting. He'll need to take that momentum from the swing there, though, into his serving. They are behind by 3, and the Storm are just 5 points away from taking this 5th and decisive set. Let's see what he's got to offer. Received by Cooper. Another discussion here between Harrison Peacock and the ref Jake Passier in relation to that second ball there as to whether that was a caught ball. Passier believes it not. And on the replay there, look, it did appear to rebound off the hand, but a close call nonetheless. 13-11, the Storm still lead. Sting hoping for a couple more points to tie this one up. See there from Cooper Peacock. He goes to his trusty option there, Harrison Peacock of Brigham Fathers, and why wouldn't he? He's been key on big points here. Although after that, he's going to take a bit of a spell, and we're going to see William Mercer enter the action in this 5th set. A little bit of a break there on the sidelines. Let's see what Mercer can offer. And that touch call there on Steve McDonald. Pirates don't seem to agree with it, but the net did appear to move. And the second referee was right there in front of it, so I have no doubt that that was an accurate call. Mercer with the serve. And a court ball called there on Bradley Sting there. And yeah, look, it did appear to be a great call there. The key thing here is with the court ball, the ball needs to rebound out of the hand. If the ball gets caught in the hand, it's generally going to be called as a court ball. And Passier was all over that one. And the Storm starting to roam away. This one, it's 16-11. Big joust in the middle here. Conjecture everywhere in relation to what happened at that point. Calls for over. Net touches. But at the end of the day, the Storm take the point. And there's 7 match points here. Storm just need to take one of these, of course. It's just first to 18. And let's see what Will Mercer can deliver off the serve here. The float received by Ivers. Tabarua goes to Pittarino. He's been a trusty option all match, and he was there finding the gap, taking away one of the 7 match points that Storm currently have. Steve McDonald, he's going to need to serve 6 points in a row for the Pirates to take this. All the Storm need to do is just take one of these. And it's jump float. See there by Cooper Peacock. Harrison Peacock into Disbury, who's made a big impact in this 5th and final set. And that's a really, really strong win there from the Adelaide Storm. As we mentioned when we're talking about the women's match, the Storm have been on the road in the first 2 weeks, over to Perth, probably their longest trip, and then their second longest trip to Brisbane. And they've come back with a win in this one. They'll be delighted with that. Of course, looking to head back to the final and get the better result this time. But some very, very enjoyable volleyball there across both matches. And after 5 sets here, the Adelaide Storm have prevailed 18-14, 13-18, 11-18, 18-11, 18-12. Thank you very much for joining us here in round 2 of the Mahindra Volleyball Super League. sure to catch you next round. But until then, it's bye for now.